Go and win this game. I think that's the biggest thing right now. That's what I'm putting all my focus into. And it's a tough opponent for us. Obviously 4-0. They've been playing really good football. I think defensively, they've had the talent for a long time, and now they're playing up to their potential. And it's a team that I'm familiar with in terms of the guys that they have over there. I've played the Chiefs a bunch. Smith, the corner in Miami, played him a bunch, so I'm familiar with the personnel. The scheme, it's of the Jets family with some of the stuff they do, but really fast, physical defense, and it really pops out at you on film.
You've been in this league a long time. I mean, what's the difference between coming in as in the position you're in now as opposed to just starting the season as a starter and going from the get-go?
Yeah, I mean it's different, but instead of a whole off season, I've got 3 days to kind of work with these guys and just make sure we're on the same page and thinking alike in a lot of our stuff. So there's going to be a lot of side conversations during practice and watching film with these guys, just so they understand my expectations on certain things. That being said, there's not a whole lot different in terms of what we're doing offensively. I mean, I'm going to adjust to what we do here, with Dow's offense and everything, but we've done a decent job. I think we had a good practice today, and hopefully we'll have 2 more good ones this week.
When you look back at interception numbers that you've had in the past, how much was contextual in terms of an offense that had to press to catch up, or situational as opposed to poor play?
I don't look back on them, I guess. The guys laugh at me all the time in the media room because I've got a lot of stories of plays that I've had a lot of success on and also have scars from. So I'll bring something up and say, if you go there, just know I threw a pick on that exact play, in 2010. So there's a lot of stuff I think with the interceptions you learn from. Some of them are just part of the game; they're going to happen. But for me, that's not my focus ever. My focus is going out there and getting everybody on the same page and just moving the ball efficiently.
What's your mindset?
From time to time, you hear, I guess, gunslinger a little bit in relation to you. Is that at all accurate? And if it is, do you like that term or not like that term?
Yeah, I mean, probably at times I get like that a little bit. And some of that is just, I guess, over my career, if you look at it, there's been some inconsistencies, and that's probably a little bit of it. So being able to rein that part in, our defense is playing great, and that's something you always keep in mind as you go into a game.
Is it safe to say you have maybe deferred to Jake some here over the first part of the season, just because of the position you're in, and now that you're the starter, do you speak up more? Do you take on more of a leadership role?
My role is completely different today than it was last Wednesday. The reason being, this was Jake's team. This is Jake's offense. There's stuff that I try to give him input with, but the receivers are going to run routes and those different things the way that he wants them. And with Jake now being injured, I've got to go out there and let them know what I expect. Because if you're not on the same page, then that's what leads to some of the miscommunications and stuff that can't happen. But yeah, my role has definitely changed in terms of my voice with Dow, in terms of my voice when we watch film with the receivers. Dow probably thinks it was loud enough already behind the scenes to him, but with the receivers especially, I'll be a little more outspoken with them because it's now my expectations rather than Jake's.